Hey YouTube, what's up? We're back with our universal ammo can build, and once again I find myself at the mercy of friends and relatives for a shooting location, and they've graciously offered this balcony for today's shoot. But let's update you on our progress here. I had the bezel, drilled out the holes, everything got lined up, you know, right next to that rib. Started looking really good, feeling really good about this project, and all of a sudden disaster strikes. And what happened was I actually opened the box and closely inspected my my new receptacles. And what did I find? They're different. They're different from the original. This one was a leftover that I just used as a template, figuring I'll just use this to make my cuts and so forth, and you know, when I'm done with it, I'll, you know, put the new ones on, screw them in place, get everything together, and go on to the next phase. Didn't happen. The engineers who make these things decided to redesign the bezel. And just to show you comparatively, this is what the older ones look like, this is what the newer ones look like. The newer ones are thinner and they have a raised center. They also have like these little tabs. I don't know if you can see that. You see the little tabs? And that's so when you put a receptacle inside, like this, get it in a certain way, it won't twist and turn on you, okay? So they upgraded the design. In addition to these being thinner, they're also wider, okay? And another problem, the screws. They don't line up from the old one to the new one. Which means, if we go back to our box and we apply the new ones, these are the ones that you're likely to get if you order these, they're not going to fit right. They're going to stick out the side there. Which means in order to get this to fit right, I have to remove another set of ribs right here. So, that being said, instead of throwing the baby out with the bathwater, this video is going to see if we can salvage this project and see what this looks like. I don't know how this is going to look like. I don't know what this is going to look like, I mean, but I'm hoping that you know, this will come out okay. I have to remove this, fill in the holes, move everything over, drill new holes, and once I get this side ready, we'll see how that looks, and then I'll show you how to do it, or how I did it on the other side, and see if we can get it to work. The other problem that we ran into with this, so I'll show you now, is that when you take the receptacle using this bezel, the original older ones that I have, and you drop it in there, you open it up, you see there's no real way you can get a knurled ring in there. There's no way the ring will fit around there and cinch this up. And I sort of got around that on the earlier cans, is that when I made these holes, I didn't drill them out to full width or full diameter at the beginning. I made them kind of smaller so I could just actually kind of screw these in. And the reason for that was, and here's another comparison of old versus new on these plugs. See, this is the original older plug with a thinner ring, and once I had these in on the first box I built and I went to push on the connectors, the whole thing went through. This thing gave way. Now, thankfully, it looks like they, on the newer design, they went with coarser threads and a thicker ring, so I don't think you're going to have that problem. So kind of created a problem, kind of solved another problem. So let's see how that goes. Watch the video, see how we do.